Welcome, level uppers, to a live reaction time. We're going to check out this first trailer for Dark Phoenix. It doesn't even have X-Men in front of it or anything.
Oh, that's right.
It's just called Dark Phoenix.
They just went complete Dark Phoenix. I didn't even
I
realize.
know the logo has the X symbol on the
background,
Phoenix,
yeah.
but that's it. No X-Men.
That's insane.
I think they're going to fool everybody. Nobody's going to know it's an X-Men movie. What
I
is
wish
this?
I wish that I didn't know it was an X-Men movie.
Oh. You've
the
watched
last
it. I have
couple have
not,
been
so
good.
we'll have to see what this is all about.
Yeah.
Let's check out this trailer for Dark Phoenix.
You think you can fix me?
Jean, you are not broken.
I like that hair.
The mind is a fragile thing. It takes only the slightest tap to tip it in the wrong direction.
Charles, what did you do?
I had to keep her stable. I protected her.
From the truth?
It's a hell of a crash.
There's another word for that.
I believe that word is lying.
I came looking for answers.
You feel like you don't belong here. You don't.
Who's she supposed to be?
They can't begin to comprehend what you are.
She's changing.
And what?
You didn't come here looking for answers. You came here looking for permission.
Jean,
She's all rage, pain, and it's all coming out at once.
Hey, space.
Jean
Kind of
lost
makes
control.
sen's. Where's the
She's
space
still
at?
outside.
This is your fault, Charles.
The world is on the brink. I'm sorry I didn't stop it sooner. You're always sorry, Charles, and there's always a speech, and nobody cares.
There's still hope. Don't do this.
They're right to fear me.
I've seen evil. And I'm looking at it now.
Okay.
What is your feelings?
It's
You
kinda
know
just
what
a-
Phoenix is supposed to be.
Yeah,
right?
well, that's the first complaint I would have. Although, this is just a teaser. But yeah, like, where's the cosmic feel to it all? Like, Dark Phoenix, that whole storyline is very relying on the space elements of it all.
Right,
we saw
absolutely.
one shot of them
space,
going up
yeah.
into space in this entire trailer. It is a teaser, so maybe they're throwing us off there. But it just didn't feel very epic to me. And Dark
Yeah.
Phoenix is like the most epic of all the X, at least to my knowledge. I don't know
I would
X-Men as well as
think
you do,
the
but to me,
Apocalypse saga is
Okay.
absolutely the most epic. That said, with that being such a shit show, I did not have high expectations for this.
Sure.
And I was actually left feeling like, okay, with this. So going in with low expectations, and I'm still like, I'm a little concerned. There are a few things that they got. Let's give it the positives. The weight of what she's doing seems to be at least recognized by what they're trying to convey. Whether or not it lands is a different story, but they at least know that this is supposed to be very impactful for both humanity and the X-Men in general.
sure.
The way that they capture the tone, like, I don't care for Sophie Turner,
Yeah, she's okay.
and I think that's what makes this the worst out of everything. I'm just gonna jump to that. That was my big thing.
I've never liked her as Jean Grey specifically.
I don't care for her in general all that much, but I think in shows and things like Game of Thrones, she's overshadowed by somebody else to where it's
Right.
not kind of highlighted all that much. And the few things she did, excel in. And I think this is putting too much of a spotlight on her, and she's not able.
You
to
might be
hold it.
right. Yeah, especially when you're with Michael Fassbender and
Right,
John
the rest
Blank
of the
on
cast
James
is-
McAvoy. Like, these are juggernaut actors we're talking about, and she's not quite to their echelon, in my opinion. From what I've seen so far. But it shows promise, but it just was kind of a little bit of a boring
Yeah, it was
trailer,
bland,
honestly.
right, over everything else. And I agree with what you're saying. Like, it's supposed to be this epic thing, and it just didn't feel all that weighty.
Yeah.
Not to mention the fact that on top. Listen, I get that Dark Phoenix is definitely the feel that they're going for.
Sure.
Isn't this movie also about Mr. Sinister?
Is it?
Yeah, I'm almost certain that they actually even said, unless I'm forgetting it and we just assumed that he was going to be in it. this is pretty much definitely going to be Mr. Sinister. And the person that you said, who is that? We don't know. And people are questioning if that's going to be a gender bent version of Mr. Sinister.
Oh, okay.
Or in this case,
Mrs. Sinister, yeah.
Which, okay, but why? Other than to push progression, I guess, in a way that you don't need to. And B, why? Like, in general, why?
I'm just not sure what to feel right now on it, honestly. It didn't deliver enough within this trailer for me to really make a determination on if I want to see this movie even or not. It looks like well shot, I guess, and the CGI seems okay. It just was very blah for me overall, and I'm waiting to see if it's going to start delivering on those feelings that I remember from the animated series way back, when they had the Dark Phoenix saga. And that, from what I can tell here, they're going with a much more grounded version of it. So I'm already not expecting that. Seems like they're doing a different take on Dark Phoenix, and I'm not sure I'm really on board with that. But, they could prove me wrong. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. This will probably be the last one of this X-Men, right? I mean,
I'm praying to God it is, because the last two, this one included. Well, no, Days of Future Past.
No, Days of Future Past was very good in my opinion.
First Class was okay. Days of Future Past was pretty damn good.
Yep.
And then Apocalypse was just a shit show.
Yeah.
Filled with
on all three of those. Yeah, that's exactly how I feel about them. This is the same director though as. Oh God, I think it's the same writer. It's the same writer as X3, X-Men United. So he's already done Dark Phoenix.
Right, which is funny because did you get that whole Gene, let me save you with what's his name?
Was it Xavier?
Scott. No,
Scott.
Scott's going up to her. He's like,
right.
Which is the exact same thing
Only
that the
dies
director
in
had,
X3,
right, with Wolverine, and he's just like, it's the exact same thing. They just took the exact same.
Well, hopefully
scene.
Scott doesn't die in the first 5 minutes of this one for no reason at all. But now that writer is also directing this one though, so I didn't really like X3 X-Men United that much either. That was definitely the weakest of the original trilogy. So I'm not sure if I have faith in the guy, but we're curious what you think as well. Of course, let us know in the comments below what you thought of the trailer and what you thought of our reaction as well. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. If you didn't enjoy it, of course, hit that dislike button. But most importantly, if you want to catch our future uploaded content, we do a lot of reactions here on the channel. Hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell, most importantly. Make sure you get alerts whenever we do upload new videos. You can see the chat rolling here on the side, too. That is because we are doing this live on Twitch, as we always do. So if you would like to catch a live episode, go to twitch.tv/TheLevelUp and follow us there. We hope you do. Until next time, take care. And as always, don't forget to level up.